No starting soon screen today. I am quite tired, quite drowsy. So we're going to do a quick stream today so that we're not just skipping yet another day, so that progress can be made. But we're going to do so without all the pomp and circumstance. We're just going to do what needs to be done. We're still going to have a good time. Let's see. Hey, what's up? Trying to get chat loaded on my phone. Dun, 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 dun. My day's going well. I'm just really tired. Guess I must have forgot to pop the old repel, huh? Let's see, where did it go? Repel, there we are. You've been lazy the past few days? Yeah, I might as well have been lazy the past few days. I've been tired. Like, I've had no energy whatsoever. All I've done is sleep and sleep and sleep, but no matter how much sleep I get, I don't wake up feeling rested. Oh, it is so frustrating. So it'll probably be a little bit of a shorter stream today. We just need to make some progress. It's funny because I feel like we fought all these trainers last time. I could be wrong. Streaming and then right back to bed. Oh, I've had so many days like that. Tell me about it. Get him here, Cross. I am planning something. I don't want to give away too much yet, but I am planning something pretty big coming up soon. I'll just say it's a kind of a giveaway. Kind of a giveaway. You're not gonna want to miss that. You went back to bed. I've done that before too. End stream, tell everybody I got stuff to go do, and then I just go to sleep. It's not that I lied about it. I had full intentions of going and doing the stuff. Just passed out. Merch, no, nothing like that. I don't have any merch. I'm not big enough for merch. Cameron the photographer. Such a picturesque crew. Okay, this could be a problem. Heracross is doubly weak to flying types. Switch to prototype. Maybe. Could you imagine how much trouble I would get in? Why the hell is chat There we go. Chat was layered wrong. I think they'd more than sue me. I think they'd actually send authorities after me. Oh no, takedown missed. Shot thunder. Fight it. I mean, if Nintendo gave me a DMCA, I'd fight it. Because if Nintendo gives me one, then they'd have to give everybody one. And it's funny because anytime that I do get copyright claims on my videos, it's for some third-party asshole that doesn't even own the rights. What if I get sued? I'd never let it get that far. In order for Nintendo, like I said, in order for Nintendo to sue me, they'd have to sue literally every Let's Player that's ever made a Nintendo Let's Play. And that is just physically impossible. Besides, Let's Plays are covered under fair use. It's like a sport. I'm playing the video game, my face is on screen, the game doesn't even take up the entirety of the screen. I bought and paid for the game. I'm not selling the game in any way, shape, fashion, or form, you know. I'm the one playing it. They don't have a foot to stand on. Or a leg to stand on, that's how the term goes. I forgot to heal! No! Yeah, that's something else too. I'm pretty sure there are people on YouTube. There's got to be kids on YouTube, right? Who play Nintendo? Have to be. They gonna come after them too? I don't know what YouTube's policy is as far as I don't know how old you have to be before you can have a YouTube channel. Carberry held up pretty well against that Corsola. We need to get back on some Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing's been on my mind a lot lately for the past 2 weeks. I've just been so busy with other games, you know. It's been really hard to squeeze in Animal Crossing. One of the reasons I'm doing SoulSilver today instead of Kirby. Trying to balance everything, you know. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Kid, YouTube automatically disables your comments. That's probably for the best. You know, it's funny because at this point, the YouTube comment section has spent I don't know how old YouTube is. What YouTube came out in what, 2007, something like that? YouTube comment section is such a joke. They honestly ought to just disable the whole damn thing. They really should. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised they haven't yet, because at this point they've disabled the thumbs down option. I don't know. $2005. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. Damn it, Thunder keeps missing. Well, Shockwave doesn't miss. Sorry, Coruscant. Yeah, I put the extension on mine too that brings them back. These social media platforms make the most bizarre choices. Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. I'm gonna have to take a nap. Okay. We're not that far away from Pallet Town. Let's go heal. Shit. We got a handful of trainers in before we needed to go back and heal. Will she let us rest? Damn. So is there no way to heal in Pallet Town? Well, that's a shame. Items it is, I guess. There we go. Can't forget the repel. An electric bikini. In the water? You looking to get electrocuted? Oh, really? It used dig out here on the open water. Okay. The more I yawn, it makes my eyes water. I have to actually get on land to talk to him. I was hoping I could battle him in the water, but it wouldn't let me. Seadra. Can't believe that was a one-hit KO. I'm a little surprised. $44. Probably not the best idea to use Steelix out here on the open water, but I'm going to give it a shot. Look at this guy rotate. Quagsire! But yeah, for any of you guys who might be watching this later on YouTube, I am planning on doing a giveaway event sometime either in August or September, probably August. I'm not entirely sure yet. Maybe September, probably during September. I'm planning it, getting it ready yet. That's why I didn't want to make any big announcements with all the details, because I think you guys are going to like this one. It's definitely dependent upon audience participation. If there's nobody there in chat, then it's not really going to work. You know what I mean? Which is kind of, I guess, counterintuitive to the whole giveaway, because usually it's, you know, people like you or Lewis are usually here in chat. Sometimes some of my IRL friends might pop into chat, but other than that, I don't really get too many people in chat. But I'm hoping that by using the right hashtags, and if I name the stream, give it the certain title that I'm thinking about giving it, I think the giveaway will go over well. Draw people in, pick some winners. I think it'll work. Chozolorehd. Yeah, I keep trying to finish Pokemon SoulSilver here, and I keep getting sidetracked by other games. We started Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which is really fun. Really, really fun. One of the best Kirby games I've ever played. Part of me just doesn't want this game to end. SoulSilver might be, I'm not saying it is, but it might be the best Pokemon game ever made. And I really don't want it to come to an end just yet, you know? I'm gonna be sad. But I guess all good things have to come to an end. Lantern. Don't look like you're staring into space. That one's a little harder to do when I'm on days like this and I'm just like almost asleep, you know? It's also really hard to, and that's one of the suckier things about streaming too, is when there's nobody in chat, it's really, it feels weird, you know, having a conversation when there's nobody in chat, because it kind of feels like you're talking into the wind. Of course, before streaming was a thing, people made YouTube videos for years doing this, what I'm doing now, the whole Let's Play thing. And there was no live audience, so you kind of had to just talk for however long, you know, your video was. I'm pretty guilty of that myself, where I'll get on Twitch and do a stream and kind of just dead air. But I've come to terms with it. I'm doing the best I can. Shit. Felix. Please, Skarmory. You know, I think it's a little different for people my age. You know, you get a lot of these 20-year-olds who sit on stream and they're popping energy drink after energy drink, you know, and damaging their heart. They're bouncing off the walls, and they've got tons of viewers. I'm old. I had sleep apnea. Tired. I got depression, which also makes me tired. It's funny because in all actuality, I probably shouldn't be doing the streaming thing. I'm not really cut out for it. I don't think I have the personality for it. I don't think I have the looks for it. I don't have too much, I don't really have anything interesting to say. But I do it anyway, you know what I mean? Oh, you're not missing much with the energy drinks. They're really, really, really bad for you. They're all disgusting. Those little 5-hour energy shots that you get from the gas stations, they're so disgusting it makes me want to throw up. Red Bull is also really, really disgusting. I can't drink Red Bull. It's so nasty. Monster I can do. Back when I was working my factory job, standing on an assembly line for 8 to 16 hours a day, I was drinking at least 1 or 2 Monsters every day when I went to work. You know? So, but Monsters are really, really bad for you. I mean, yeah, if you have an energy drink every once in a while, it's probably not going to really be too super bad for you. But like, some people slam energy drinks every day, and you're gonna have massive organ failure. I've never tried G Fuel. I'd kind of stopped drinking energy drinks by the time G Fuel kind of exploded with popularity, but Oh. Typhlosion's going out first. Yep, there's the water pulse. Energy drinks have really taken off in the last decade or so too, because I don't remember them being that popular when I was a kid. You know, when I was younger, it was all about the soda. Surge was really popular. Of course, that got discontinued. Let's switch out Typhlosion. Go with the Quagsire. I think so. I hate coffee. Oh, I do not like coffee. I'll take a monster any day over coffee. It's just, you know, and it's funny too, because it's the same with alcohol. I don't ever drink alcohol. And I remember when I got old enough to finally like go out and buy alcohol. My friend and I went out and we bought some wine coolers. Because I wasn't sure about drinking any hard stuff. I wanted something that was like 5% alcohol at first to test the waters. And that shit's nasty. I tasted a beer once too, and it was the most god-awful piss water I've ever tasted in all my life. I hated it. And I never tried another one. It was the nastiest dog shit I've ever tasted in my life. Hate it. Anytime, like, when I don't have soda available, my second go-to is tea, because I just can't do the coffee. I cannot do coffee. It's so disgusting. 8 cans of beer a day along with smoking cigarettes. Yeah, he ain't gonna be around for much longer. See, I don't know how people do that. That is so gross. That is so gross. Steelix just trailing behind. Steelix is one bad mamma jamma. Look at him. Rattata. Oh, how will I ever get past this? Okay, we're all healed up. That's usually the way to go. Family can be... It's a gamble. I forgot to use repel. You know, I don't really know. I haven't tried a ton of different teas. Green tea is supposed to be good for you, but it doesn't taste quite as good as black tea. I prefer black tea. Black tea is just kind of the default go-to tea, at least here in the States. It's what people in the South use to make sweet tea. I grew up drinking sweet tea, you know. Of course, these days I gotta watch my sugars, but I put stevia in mine now as a substitute for sugar. It's more or less the same. Obviously, there's a taste difference. It's not going to taste quite as good as sugar, but when you have diabetes, you have to kind of make some concessions, you know. Wait, did I battle you? Yeah, we did. Okay. But we didn't battle this guy. There we go. Oh, I don't know. I don't use the stevia packets. I buy the big, like a bag of stevia, like you would a bag of sugar. So I don't know what the little individual packets, what color they would be. I know Sweet and Low is a thing, but I don't know anything about Sweet and Low. I don't know what that is. I just heard of it a lot when I was growing up. It would be on the table at restaurants. You'd go, like, coffee shops. You go to a coffee shop or something, they're gonna have like little packets of Sweet and Low on the counter and whatnot, but I don't really know what Sweet and Low is. But that's what I've got here today. I'm drinking tea. It's black tea and it has stevia in it instead of sugar. So that I'm not just drinking copious amounts of sugar, you know? A neurotoxin? I don't know about all that. That sounds like something you might want to Google. That sounds like a Facebook fact. These Dodrio are going down pretty easy though. Try attack! Let's see what Iron Tail can do. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Even before we had all the AI generated images though, Facebook's kind of like the de facto go-to platform for misinformation. And I'll die on that hill. It's sad, really. Back in the day, before the invention of 24-hour news cycles, news outlets and news resources used to be a little more reputable. When you just had the big networks and you had newspapers were still heavily a thing, you could kind of believe the news you were hearing, you know, because they were reporting on fact. And I'm pretty sure there were still a few stations here and there that would put a little spin on it, put their own flavor on it. But for the most part, before the birth of CNN and all of those stations, you could kind of trust the news people a little bit more. Over the years, it's just gone to pot. And now I think I have to fact check everything I read, you know. It's gotten way out of hand. For me, most of the quote unquote news that I get, it's going to be like gaming news, or entertainment news for the most part. Up until about 2016, I would keep tabs on what was going on in the world, what was going on with politics or the environment or just general world news. But then the orange jackass became president, and from there it spiraled out of control heavily. And I just got to a point where I couldn't anymore. So I stopped following news outlets on social media and I started only following like gaming news. And I've done that now for a handful of years, and it's made me so much happier. You know? My name's Blue. I was once the Kanto champion, although it was short-lived thanks to Red. Anyway, take a good look around you. A volcano erupts, and just like that, whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can be overwhelmed in a second. Alright, so we can't battle him until we battle all 6 of the other, or all 7 of the other trainers. That's easily doable. The only one we're missing now is Blaine. We fought everybody else. So we'll just go fight Blaine. And then Blue will be ready. Pop another repel. Dun 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 dun. Azumarill. Oh, okay. Hey, the quick clock came in handy. Do you know what I had today for lunch? I had ramen noodles. I haven't had ramen noodles in years. Oh my God, I had forgotten just how much sodium is in ramen noodle. The flavor packets. Oh. It was a lot. No, no, we're not playing this game, Ezreal. You're going down. That is not who I meant to send out. Good God Almighty. My brain has left the building. There we go. Well, she had a lot of nothing to say. You should be able to get a capture device really cheaply. You can actually get an external capture device that you don't need to put in your PC. Like it wouldn't be like a graphics card where you have to put it in one of the PC whatever slots. I forgot what it's called. I want to say I paid 40 something or so for mine. They're relatively cheap. Hell, by today's standards, you can get on Amazon and probably get some little cheap knockoff for 20 bucks. Just whatever you do, don't use Temu. Don't buy anything from Temu. Not only is it not worth your dollar, in general, it's not worth the money. Apparently, Temu incorporates slave labor. China has concentration camps, folks. And they use the people in the concentration camps as slave labor to build Temu stuff. Don't do Temu, folks. Don't do Temu. Yeah, every country has its own ups and downs with child labor and forced labor and stuff, but China specifically has literal concentration camps, like 1940s Nazi Germany concentration camps. They call them re-education camps. What they do is they take people, religious people, and they put them in there, and they're supposed to be, quote unquote, re-educating them back to the Chinese way of life, you know, getting rid of Muslims, Christians, Jews, that kind of thing. Kind of re-nationalizing you in a way back to your Chinese roots. But at the end of the day, it's just a slave labor camp. It's a concentration camp. You're probably beaten, starved. The conditions are probably inhumane. You're made to work for no money. It's literally a concentration camp. What kills me the most is that the rest of the world just doesn't do anything about it. Did you know? Every country knows this is going on, but just nobody will do anything about it. It's fucked up. It's like North Korea. Nobody does anything about North Korea. Probably because there's no oil there for us to go get. Looking at you, United States. Yeah, it really is. The whole world is a shit can. That's why I've been saying lately that, like, TV shows, movies, music, video games, anything that tries to teach you Humans are good. It's propaganda. Humans need to go extinct sooner rather than later. I said later instead of later. I'd be the southern in me. Light screen. Can I make light screen work? I gotta get rid of shockwave to do it, but light screen comes in handy enough that I think it'll be good to have. So we'll go ahead and learn light screen. Yeah, I wouldn't tell them either. They'll probably just come in, claim eminent domain, kick you off your property, take your property, and then take the oil. We battled this dude for nothing. He had a single Starly. Why? That wasn't worth the trainer battle. When you were a kid, you're still a kid. Pretty much. They won't be happy until they've ruined Alaska. Rape the natural beauty. Destroy the land. Make it unlivable for generations to come. Yeah, that was always a weird one. The fact that Alaska is not part of Canada. But I think we purchased Alaska from the Russians back in the day. I think that was originally part of their territory and we got it from them. I want to say that's how that happened. I think. Lyra! What's called a whiff of Meryl's scent? It smelled like a dust mop. That's why I've decided to give it baths more often. Well, it couldn't hurt. All the running around you do with Meryl, yeah, it probably needs a bath. You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about the world of Pokemon. Up until now, all Pokemon have relatively been house pet size or bigger. I'm waiting on them to do microscopic Pokemon next. You know how every generation of Pokemon now has to have some sort of stupid gimmick? Z moves, Mega Evolution, Gigantamaxing, all that shit. They haven't tackled viruses yet. There's Pokerus. There's Deoxys. But they haven't really tackled microscopic Pokemon yet. I'm waiting on that to be a thing next. Because what about things like your gut bacteria, the mites that live in the skin on your face? You know, how does that work in the Pokemon world? What about fleas, you know? Bacteria, viruses. Yeah, I've used it occasionally. I haven't used it in a long time. Every real once in a while, I'll watch a TV show or a movie in there, but nobody ever tunes in, so I just gave up and stopped using it. The Discord used to be way more poppin' than it is now. I want to say back in 2020, 2021, somewhere in there. Maybe 2022, but I think 2020 and 2021. All my friends were in there. We were using the Discord really heavily. Every day it was getting used quite a bit. We were all having good times, you know. We were playing video games together. It was a lot of fun. And then there was one event that kind of led to the downward spiral of the Discord. And there was I can't remember if it was a Pokemon Direct or a Nintendo Direct. It was one of the two. And somebody posted something in the Discord. It wasn't even spoiler. It wasn't even a spoiler. Somebody had posted something in the Discord about new Pokemon or something like that. They didn't show pictures. They didn't give names. They didn't even do any of that. They just said there was like a trailer or something. This one guy got really butthurt, pitched a fit, showed his ass, made a big thing out of it. And that kind of made people sour on the Discord. And I ate crow. I apologized. I told everybody in the server, okay, we need to be a little more careful with spoilers, even though this wasn't a spoiler. He just was being extra. That was the beginning of the end for my Discord server. Because from that point on, he would constantly join the server, leave the server, join the server, leave the server. And it was just a constant ploy for attention, you know? It was really starting to get on everybody's nerves. So people slowly just kind of drifted away from using the Discord. A handful of people left after that. Because it happened again. You know. There was another incident. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's been so long now. It's been a few years. But something went down and he made a big stink about it. And for me, that was just like, that was the last straw for me. So I booted him. But I didn't just boot him from the Discord. I booted him from my life. I use Discord every day, but then again, I don't really have a life. I don't really have a lot going on. Tyler was telling me that Discord has kind of gone down in usage. Not just my server, but Discord all around has gone down. People just aren't using it like they used to, you know? I don't know how true any of that is. That's just what he told me. But my Discord never recovered after those incidences. I do my best to try to keep it alive. I post news in there. I post screenshots in there. We had the game section in there, but nobody's really utilizing any of it, so it just kind of sits and goes to waste. But I've been wanting to just delete the whole thing for a while, but everybody said, no, hang on to it. You never know. If you grow big enough on YouTube and Twitch, people might actually start using it. So just hang on to it, you know? So that's where I'm at now. I'm just keeping it alive on life support just in case we do want to use it one day. But then too, like in my own personal life, over the past 7 years, people have drifted away. It's gotten hard to get people to talk to me. It's gotten really hard to get people to want to play games or do anything. People have just been miserable. You know, a lot of us went through hell after 2016's presidential election. The 4 years that followed were really rough. Then the pandemic hit and life got turned upside down during the pandemic. That lasted 2 or 3 years. That was 2 or 3 years of hell. Then after the pandemic came a recession, and then you know, there was the what do you call it? Inflation got pretty bad. So it's probably been the better part of 7-8 years now of just utter misery. So none of my friends feel like playing video games. They don't want to go anywhere and do anything. They come home from work and they're so miserable and so depressed that they don't have any energy. They don't have any will to live. It's just been an unmitigated nightmare for 8 years. It's been a nightmare hellscape for all of us. And people have drifted away in that time. And, you know, I'm down to just like 1 or 2 people now that I talk to in the Discord. And it's about to be down to just 1 person, so... Shit, I forgot to switch out Skarmory. Yeah, I'm trying. You know, it's not easy. I'm staying positive is a tall order these days, you know. But I'm trying. I'm giving it my best. What are you little shits doing now? Oh, these little heathens out here, always up to something. I can't believe that Surf didn't take Ninetales down. I forgot to switch out Skarmory again. Like, I'm running on fumes. We might have to go ahead and call it a day after this fight. I know we're so close to Blaine. We're like 2 battles away. But I think it might be better if I rest up and then come back in and fight Blaine well rested, you know? Because as soon as we fight Blaine, we're just going to go right to Viridian City. So we could do all that in one whole episode. Because the only thing left to do after fighting Blue and getting the 8th badge would be refight the Pokemon League, go fight Red on Mount Silver. But there's also the hefty task of finding all the Johto Pokemon, which I would very much like to do. Also, don't let me forget, we still need to do the contest stuff in Pokemon Sapphire. I haven't forgotten about that. I was thinking about that yesterday, actually. And remembering that we kind of left off with Sapphire to pick back up with SoulSilver. So... Okay, trainer defeated. Do I have any burn heal? Well, I have full heal and hyper potion. All right, that leaves 2. Is that 2 trainers? Not counting Blaine. Yeah. Maybe 3. Okay. So we'll hang it up here for today on kind of a cliffhanger. The only reason we're cutting it so short today is because I'm an absolute zombie. But I wanted to stream today because I didn't stream for the last couple of days. And I didn't want it to roll into a 3 or 4 or 5 day streak of not streaming. Cannot have that. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today in chat. You've kept me from kind of drooling and staring at the screen. You've kept me talkative, which is great. I appreciate that. All right. I will see you guys right back here tomorrow. See you, folks.